You know what I love? I love that Imtiaz Ali heroes now think beyond their own afflictions brought on by a broken heart and are increasingly concerned with a broken world instead. Bringing fractured pieces of humanity together seems personal to the filmmaker this time. I mean, how long has it been since the title of a movie appeared in Hindi, Urdu, and Punjabi in the opening credits? Hey everyone, my name is Sucharita. Welcome to my channel where we talk about films, we talk to filmmakers making films, and travel the world watching films. Today, let's take a closer look at Imtiaz Ali's Main Vaapas Aaunga, now in movie theatres. So Naseeruddin Shah is Ishar Singh Grewal, the patriarch of a very wealthy Chandigarh-based Punjabi Sikh family. However, by the time we meet him, his mental health has begun to take a downturn. Grewal Sr. is now convinced that he still lives in pre-partition India, insists on being taken to his real home in Sargodha, which is in Pakistan's Punjab, the small town where he came of age, fell in love, and left a part of himself during the forced migration of 1947. Before much may be done or may be made of his requests, he also suffers a stroke and soon is incapable of moving around at all. His grandson Nirvair, played by Diljit Dosanjh, comes back to India from London to pay his final respects, only to find out that there is something else entirely that's ailing his grandfather, an unfulfilled desire that he must now help realize. In the DNA of a historical film about battles, war, death, and destruction, there must be a strand of a desire to speak to the conscience of those watching it in the present. Why would anyone want to create a make-believe love story that's set during a period of unimaginable pain, loss, and suffering? Barely healed wounds are scraped in storytelling as a reminder of mistakes and errors that were made, which then in turn serves as a mental note on paths that one must never go down again. With Main Vaapas Aaunga, Ali and co-writer Nayanika Mehtani seek desperately to touch that nerve and turn it throbbing raw again. A cinematic reminder that despite borders and ill-informed, out-of-touch political decisions which may lead one to develop hatred in their heart, there still is goodness within all of us should we remember to access it. That people can be angry and bitter and terrible at expressing themselves while also existing as easily bruised beings made of pure love. For this attempt, they deploy a tale really as old as time. It doesn't take much beyond the sort of messy opening sequence to know the essence of this story, and the next few scenes also cement the melodramatic tonality, typical of an Imtiaz Ali drama about unrequited love. This predictability drags the film down. It's obvious that mentally Ishar thinks that he's still in 1947. A scene with Kumud Mishra as a kind border security officer establishes that very clearly. Did we need Diljit Dosanjh to say it out loud to a captive audience inside a hospital? Why did Nirvair, that's Diljit's character, need to be a struggling, supremely unfunny stand-up comedian? Why did he have to go around delivering even more lame, humorless jokes, turning his grandfather's tragedy into utterly unhelpful, force-fitted comedy? Did the casting department spend more than 5 minutes looking for extras to play Nirvair's old friends in Punjab? Or was the dialogue just so stilted it turned everybody into high-pitched bad actors? Does a story already melodramatic and operatic in nature need to be embellished so much before an effort is made to cut off the excess? Film editor Aarti Bajaj seems to have struggled with keeping an incredibly loose screenplay together long enough to hold the audience's attention in a plot that proceeds very glacially.
शायर की ज़ुबानी अच्छी लगती है. शहर है लोग हैं.
The film, however, is buoyed up by phenomenal Naseeruddin Shah and Vedang Raina performances. Ishar, that's Naseer's character, he's a terrible father, unloved by his own eldest son. He has spent a lifetime being so tightly wound, his true self only manages to slip out in his final days on earth, that too only in his less lucid moments. Naseer puts up a show of a lifetime. The real film lies in Ishar's unintelligent ramblings, even though the audience picks up clues faster than Nirvair does, again causing a lag in the viewing experience. Naseeruddin Shah is such a master of the game. Him repeating the same sentences over and over does not feel grating. But the film truly becomes special when you realize that each time Ishar's meandering thoughts take center stage, you're about to enter yet another flashback sequence, which means Vedang Raina is about to show up again. I use the word special because I haven't seen an acting performance quite this astonishing in Hindi cinema in a minute. The young actor, with only 2 previous acting roles under his belt, gives Main Vaapas Aaunga its most memorable moments. An extra dramatic sigh when talking to his sister about the girl he's in love with, naivety slowly giving way to practical awareness, a solemn promise made to his father to go search for his family members separated in the forced migration, sprinting to his love, sprinting alongside a train running away from murderers, a loud exclamation into the night skies of a promise to return. Rena's range is clearly immense, a very exciting new talent. Sharwari, who plays the love interest of Sana, has far less to work with, as the story doesn't quite revolve around her inner life because Afsana exists as a memory. We only see what Ishar remembers of their time together. Diljit Dosanjh adds the movie star magic to the film, but majority of his part seems crammed in between the more important stuff, just sort of wedged in there because one must have a movie star present. And of course, as a reminder of said stardom, Dosanjh also sings to camera in a staggeringly on-the-nose closing credit song. Kamal hai. That's the title of the song. Images of genocides and displacements taking place all over the world right now flood your screen, and they're unfortunately intercut with an actor-singer trying to look charismatic, making for very jarring visuals. However, like Imtiaz Ali himself, Main Vaapas Aaunga wears its heart on its sleeve. Its honest intentions are visible through the film's shortcomings. If you're looking for a reason to have a solid cry to an A.R. Rahman love lament in the dark comfort of a movie theatre, or think deeply on the meaning of true love, this may be the film for you this weekend.
ये हो सकता है अपने दिल के अंदर एक लड़की को रखना जिसे 78 years से देखा तक नहीं है.
For today's Relation Me recommendation, I'd like to mention Anne-Marie Jassier's 2025 film Palestine 36, which you may find on a streaming platform. I saw Palestine 36 at TIFF last year, and I couldn't stop marveling at the parallels between Palestine and India's shared trauma of partitions and arbitrary lines drawn on maps by British colonizers. That film was Palestine's official submissions to the Oscars last year, which also reminds me, The Voice of Hind Rajab releases in India next week. Do not miss. Thank you once again to all my channel members whose names are on the screen. Thank you for your support. I will be announcing titles for this month's Serious Cinephiles Movie Club very shortly. Keep an eye on that community tab if you'd like to join. Membership link is in the description of this video. You can click here for my review of Palestine 36 and check out a conversation I had with Kauthar Benhania, who directed The Voice of Hind Rajab right here. As always, my name is Sucharita. Thank you for stopping by. Subscribe to the channel, have you?